Don't be startled.
Hey!
I said don't be.
Sorry, I was keeping myself busy while I waited.
Am I late?
No, I was early.
Oh.
I was waiting.
Lingering, hopefully.
Nice. That's Dorothy Parker?
Stevie Smith.
Okay, never read her.
Of course you haven't.
Why is it familiar? Why did I know it was a quotation?
It was mentioned in Michelle's vows.
Okay.
And you didn't recognize it then either. So instead of doing the least possible amount of research, you just literally attributed it to the one female kind of funny writer that you thought might have turned a phrase in that particular way. And by the way, it doesn't actually sound like Dorothy Parker at all. She was much more acerbic. If anything, I would say it sounds more like Dickinson, what with the hope it's a thing with feathers and whatnot. But,
You don't have to do this.
What are you doing?
You're turning the misattribution of an obscure reference into a feminist litmus test because...
Oh, please, that's not what I was doing.
It is. You're stressed over something. You're arguing with the network. Or Dad said something about your show. You talk to Mom about pretty much anything.
God.
Oh, what was it? The drinking?
Wait, do you understand how far deep in this we are right now, Daniel? Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
For this?
I'm ready.
Okay. I hear her take a sip. Okay. And the sentence starts, and then there's the pause, and then there's the coffee commercial appreciation sigh.
Oh, wait, I can do it. I can do it. Irish whiskey, the most important meal of the day.
That one. Yes. And I was suddenly terrified that she had COVID. I didn't know why yet, but I was absolutely convinced that she was sick. So I was worried. I said, hey, are you okay? And without missing a beat, she tells me it's not COVID. It's just an upset stomach. She might have eaten an undercooked scrambled egg. It's only been going on for about a half an hour, right? All I can think of while I'm thinking, thank God it's not COVID, is, okay, this is important. How did I know that she wasn't feeling well and that she needed me to ask about it?
I know this one.
Right? It's like the worst Encyclopedia Brown mystery ever.
Yes, she must have been drinking it medicinally because there was no ice clinking in the glass. Oh, the mystery of the silent sip.
Fucking hated those books.
Yeah, that's my fault. It's because you found them when you were too young to really understand them and figure them out, and then I made you feel stupid for it while I was pretending that I hadn't had to look up all the answers in the back of the book when I read them.
Everything bad is your fault.
I'm going to deflect and say everything bad is Mom and Dad's fault.
Yeah, but do you ever feel complicit? I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm part of the problem.
I assume at all times that I am part of the problem and that everything bad is my fault.
No, I was just kidding about that part. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You don't have anywhere near that kind of power.
Oh, thanks for that.
Seriously, it was just kind of a rhythm joke in the form of a blanket condemnation.
I miss hanging out with you and getting stoned.
I know. I haven't gotten stoned since the night that I Zoomed and called Steve.
Oh, and
you
Meg.
Called Steve?
Yes,
yeah,
Meg.
And Meg.
Hey.
I should Zoom Meg.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I know.
So you want to tell me why you came in full of feminist rage and lesbian retribution?
Okay, first of all, do not do that. And B,
Paul Reiser.
Obviously, yes.
Yes, one of the 3 kindest men in comedy.
You said that about somebody else.
Yeah, I say that about like 5 other people.
Okay, I was not trying to pick a feminist fight about how you don't know women in literature, although I might want to do that at some other time. So I hold that righteous point for the future use.
And
okay?
2 outfielders to be named at a later date.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't really either. It's a thing Paul Lander does when there's a sports banter joke. It's I don't know what it means.
I feel like the Grunmans don't do sports funny.
Yeah, we probably play sports funny.
Who knows? No, I was talking about how lazy you can get about looking this stuff up when you're pretty sure you can just glide by on your quick wit and your word association. I mean, okay, for example, I get it. Like, let's say we're at a cocktail party. Somebody drops Laughing Wild amidst severest woe. You might blurt out, Tony Lang. And the person would say, Christopher Durang. And you go, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Except it's.
But see, then you heard that the first time at my wedding, the Stevie Smith, and Michelle said the name, the woman who found me when I was, in the words of Stevie Smith, lingering hopefully. And then you heard it again, and you hadn't had the basic curiosity at that point to go look her up and find out who Stevie Smith was.
I think she's also not waving but drowning. Yeah?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. So how do you know that?
I don't know, Linz. I know things. I pick them up. I store them away against future reference. It's easier than actually learning anything. I'm sorry you see me as such a lazy writer. I get it.
Wait, what?
But for the record, just...
Wait, I don't... Hold on. Wait, just...
for the record, I would not have said Tony Lang. I would have said Thomas Gray.
Who?
Thomas Gray. The poet Durang is referencing.
Okay, yeah, I don't know who that is.
Long poem about Eton College, deceptively simple rhyme scheme, like 8 stanzas in, there's a thing.
A thing?
There's a thing. The strings of falsehood, those shall try, and hard unkindness' altered eye that mocks the tear it forced to flow, and keen remorse with blood defiled and bloody madness. Laughing wild amidst severest woe.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I just know.
Okay, for the record, I was not mad at you right then for not knowing female writers.
You were mad because I hadn't looked up the reference index at your reception.
Well, when you put it like that, it seems petty.
I get it. I know where you were going. It's fine.
Where was I going?
Let me make it easy for you, okay? You know why I didn't look up Stevie Smith immediately after I got home from your wedding?
Well, it wasn't technically a wedding.
You want to know why I didn't look up Stevie Smith?
Why?
Because nobody really digs chick writers.
Not even from you.
What, you want more? Okay. They just don't have a literary voice that appeals to me. They have nothing interesting to say. There have only been maybe 2 women in history who have been really funny. 3, 4, fuck! There have been a lot of funny women that I can think of right this minute. But the rest of that, up until then, I'm going to, with all of that, then, up to that last part.
Do you want to tell me what the hell is going on right now?
We both know what's going on. It's fine. You could do it in a peek if that's easier. We could just sign off now and let it go. I'm not dying. You dying?
I really can't right now with the not dying thing. You were just freaking out.
I'm fine. I might be a little fragile right now.
Well, Daniel, everyone is a little fragile.
I mean,
right now.
Precarious.
Okay. Do you want to stay on Zoom with me while I do all my work calls, and then I can?
No, I'm okay. What are you doing calls about?
Oh, the network wants us to be in production in time for a delayed fall start, and the studio where we shoot is, nowhere in the vicinity of CDC compliant for COVID. So I'm trying to figure out how we can make this like a 95% outdoor season.
Oh, crap.
Right? Which, as it turns out, not something you learn when you're getting your MFA in dance and choreography. So, how do you take responsibility for a crew of like, I don't know, between 70 and 120 something people and keep them safe when the studio that you're shooting in is not even big enough to do the whole socially distanced thing?
6 feet apart.
In the sex trade, we call that the Louis C.K.
We? Oh, nice.
I mean, it's a little tweak. You like it?
It's funny. I wish I'd written it.
You can have it.
Yeah. There are people doing stand-up shows on Zoom.
It's weird.
Right? I'm trying not to get sucked into it.
All day today. I have to assure the network that things are going really smoothly while my lawyers figure out how to protect me in case it turns out I'm lying.
Ooh, force majeure.
The only French superhero ever.
A pandemic has to count as a reason to delay.
These lawyers, man, not writers, not showrunners, not road comics, lawyers.
Right. So how are you assuring the network?
I'm staffing the writers' room so that business affairs can call the writers' agents.
Oh.
What?
I thought you would say, never mind. I don't understand how anything works. Okay,
you're not Dad. Also, don't be complacent when you don't understand something. I mean, you're an intelligent person. Just figure it out. I'll tell you. What do you not understand?
I thought we were going to circle around to this.
To circle around to what?
You said we'd circle around to it when you started staffing up. You asked if I wanted to start, writing for the show, or if I wanted to be, on the show or in the show. And
yes, acting or writing. Of course, I remember that. But you were going to make a decision, and then you were going to let me know.
And then you know what? I'm probably just going to start doing Zoom shows this week. It doesn't matter. It'll work out.
Danny, I think that you are leaving out parts of the conversation.
Do I have to do this? It's not, this is what you do. God damn it, Lindsay. I tried to just give you the out so you could just do it for once. You're going to make me do it.
I don't know what you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do.
Thank you. Okay, great. Okay. That's how we'll play it then.
What?
I'm clearly trying to do something that's just out of my league. I didn't even know there were business affairs people involved in this. So I'm obviously not qualified. Plus, you already pointed out that I'm a lazy writer. You don't need me on your... Will you stop laughing at me?
I got it now. So I take it you've made your decision then.
Sure. I've made the decision. Okay.
Okay. And that decision is...
You don't have to do this. I don't even want to, Lynn. So the decision is you don't have to feel like you have to hire me for your show. It's fine.
You are such a fucking idiot.
I thought I was your hero.
You know what, Danny? My heroes show up on time. Okay? I've been waiting for you to let me know which one you wanted to do, whether you wanted to come write on the show or act on the show. One makes you some bank, gives you a steady gig. The other, get your face known, might help boost your road fees, when and if there is ever again a road.
What?
I mean, and there's probably some other considerations that wouldn't even occur to me. So we left it that you were going to tell me what you wanted.
When did I not tell you what I want?
Never, ever. This whole time. I mean, this has just been a shit ton of...
You are spelling ton, Tonne, aren't you?
Of course I am. This has been an entire Pompeo wait delivery of not telling me what you want.
Seriously?
Do you want to write on this show?
don't want to put you in an uncomfortable position.
Well, that ship has sailed, Daniel.
See, so let's just let it go. And, I can start picking up spots at who books that Zoom, and I can stop waiting for Congress to get their shit together on unemployment.
Wow. Really? Seriously?
Yeah, you know what? Eventually, I just got to grow up and realize that society doesn't take care of anybody. And if I want to have a life and survive, I have to adapt to reality and stop hoping for something better, right? Hope is not a strategy.
Jesus Christ. Daniel.
I know what you're going to say.
No, you don't know what I'm going to say, actually. Do you want to come and write on my show?
How many times do I have to say it?
One time, Daniel. Once would be great.
What?
Do you want to come write on the show?
Of course I do. What the fuck, Lindsay? Everybody wants to write on your show. Everybody. Do you know how many people ask me every year to get their stupid spec scripts to you?
Really? Well, that's cool.
Yes. I want to write on your show. I get that you need professional, serious writers with agents that know how to talk to people in business affairs. And I'm a 53-year-old.
Wow. When did you start lying about your age?
56-year-old road comic with no credits.
Look, if you want to write on my show, Daniel, why are you so determined to talk me out of hiring you?
That's not what I'm doing.
No, but it is. It really is.
I really... Crap. Was that really the first time I've said it? I really do want to write for your show, Lindsay.
Okay.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously, except that there's literally a person I just started putting through this process that I am going to have to cut out to put you in. So
you definitely should. You shouldn't do that.
No, I definitely should.
If there's a better writer and you give me the spot, that's just blatant nepotism.
No. He's not a better writer.
Well, still, if it was already in the works.
Daniel?
What?
I am hiring you for Served Cold.
Okay.
Okay?
A little scared.
I can absolutely see that. And I have to get off the phone, though, because I have to go ruin someone's life without him knowing about it.
That's a very weird thing to say.
Well, I have a very weird job.
You really do.
Okay, you're on with Mom and Dad tomorrow. Are you going to tell them?
Ooh, you think I should?
It's up to you. I mean, Mom is going to consider it proof that she was a good parent. Dad will feel that you and I are both breaking some incomprehensible rule of higher ethics.
I'll figure it out and let you know.
Okay, I really have to.
Yeah, I know.
Succumb not to viruses nor socialize with Nazis. I still hate it.
Yeah. Laugh wild amidst severest woe.
Look up Stevie Smith, okay? You'll dig her. She has this thing about countries coming down with a case of the dictators.
All right, maybe I will.
You should at least pretend to indulge reading assignments from your boss.
Ooh, that's going to take some getting used to.
No, it won't. Okay, go away.
Go away.